What's up, people? It's your girl Benny, and welcome back to the Benny Experience. As always, I tell you, ukiwa uko uwezi boeka guest. Today we have your favorite comedian, your favorite presenter, your favorite a lot. Simy Onagi mwenyewe.
Of course, every woman's dream, every mother-in-law's dream, every mother-in-law prays that their daughters get married by the one seated right next to you.
Not serious, Simy. I thought the intro was my part.
Of
Welcome
course.
to Benny Experience.
Thank you so much.
Umekuaje?
When I'm being interviewed by the most beautiful woman, I have to feel good. So I'm feeling good.
Wajaluo wame Kenya. Mwanze leo. Tuwapeleke maybe Tanzania or something. That sort.
Of course.
Tumekuona Simy ukiwa kwa ndege. Unaenda all over. Ile ndege ni yako ama ni ya nani?
Of course, first of all, I'm a Luo. So I'm only allowed to drive for short distances and fly for long distances. Yes, so but I'm a brand ambassador of the airline. So that is also part of the package that comes with it. Wow. So mimi si eti niko na pesa sana. Naendanga for free.
Unaendanga for free. Lakini at least una advertise ndege. Do you know getting a brand ya ndege? Watu wamezoea ku advertise tissue nini. But you advertising an airline.
Tissue of all the things.
Imagine.
Can you imagine if you were to be paid depending on what you are advertising, depending on the use of what you are advertising. Mtu ana advertise tissue anafaa kulipwa aje?
Watauza ngapi? Kwa ndege mtu mmoja
you like for example you're supposed to be paid depending on the use. Ile kitu una advertise, ile kazi hiyo kitu inafanya.
Okay, hapo utalipwa anyway.
I'm glad that we work with them and it's good. One day we will fly with you.
Thank you. Afadhali umesema kwa kamera.
Of course.
Sio nyuma ya kamera. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tuko na show Onagi. What inspired that?
I think Onagi show, first of all, Onagi means Luo. It's a synonym for Luo. That's why it's a Luo show. So Onagi show being a Luo show, it was inspired by how Luos built my brand. Because I remember we started doing a show before COVID. It used to be called the Untold Look. So the Untold Look, when COVID came, tulizama cause the social distancing issue and all that. And then now after COVID, during COVID now, I started doing my online talk shows. Yes, yenye tunafanya sasa. So when we did that, ilikuja ikashika because I used to be in Kisumu. So most of my guests were Luos. So ilikuja ikakuwa ni kama kitu ya Wajaka. So the Luos embraced it. Then from there now Simy Kenya became a household name. So when COVID came, when COVID ended, we said, okay, fine, now COVID is gone, we can gather people, we have some few funds. So why don't we bring back the Untold Look comedy show, but now we give it to the Luo people. So we named it Onagi show, and then now we gave it to them, and they embraced it as well.
Wow. Yes. So most of your performance perform in the indigenous language, Luo.
Not most, but all. I
all
think all. Yes, not unless ile tu kuchanganya kidogo, but the main performances are always in Luo. Yeah.
Is that the future of it, or do you think of expanding and on board other comedians, or you want to bring up Luo comedians from wale wako nyumbani wa grow within the Luo fraternity?
Not really. For now, it's a Luo show. Because one thing where people lose their focus is when you now think that you need more people than you have and leave the people that you have. There's a say that a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Say, do you know how many Luos are alive? Many millions of Luos. Na wenye wanazaliwa leo tukiongea, na wenye watashikwa leo usiku. So it's a busy world for Luos. So we only want those people. Because when you give people something they relate with, they feel part of it. If you start with them and you divert, they feel like you have left them. Walikujenga, unawatoroka. And at that point, it will take you time to come back to them. So for now, it's Luo. We are going for them. We thank God they have embraced it. It's actually bigger than we thought it could be within that time. And there we go.
Probably someone would ask. There used to be other shows, stand-up comedian shows, and people used to watch them live. Is it something you're planning to do? Because you shoot first and then you upload later. But is it something that you could plan that even the viewer at home, the person who cannot afford to come to the show with the 500 or 1,000 bomb, could watch you through a screen?
Live, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I think we scrapped that for the sake of those who spend their time and resources to come to the show. Because I mean, Benny, if you have spent your now I want you, as someone who has come to the show, if you spend your 1,000 bob to come to the show and you realize that as you are seated there, this show is being watched live by someone who has not paid to come there, how will you feel? Ungekaa tu nyumbani na watch. So hivyo ndio utafeel. Hata ningekaa tu nyumbani na ni watch. You see, but you see what we upload is not even a quarter of what is recorded the whole night. Because what we upload is like 45 minutes to 1 hour TV standard. But you have come to Onagi show. Onagi show starts from 6 to almost 2 a.m. So it's a lot. Alafu pia ile sababu watu wendi live ni kuna wenye wanakuja hapo na watu si wao. So unaweza enda live na mtu alisema anaenda matanga na akonagi
na mtu mwingine
na mpoa wake sasa aanze kupiga simu na si nakuona uko Hill Park na sijui ulisema unaenda so you see, because it's always on a Friday. Sometimes maybe someone just want to go and chill, akapatana na mtu pale, they just want to go and have a good time. So it's a place for fun. So ukienda live pale kamera imulike na alisema anaenda wako na meeting Rwanda. Sasa hiyo Onagi iko huko Siaya.
Mambo itachemka.
Kabisa. So that is it.
So you as a person, like Simy, what motivates you?
What motivates me is I think I'm motivated by 5 things. The first one is prayer, hard work, hustle, loyalty, and respect. So when you have those as part of a package, you feel motivated, because every time you pray, you ask God to give you life. If you don't work hard, what are you going to do with that life that God is giving you? You see? When it means you have to work hard. And as you work hard, you go through the hustle. As you hustle, you have to respect everybody and be loyal to everybody that comes your way. And that's why even products that I advertise, we normally have longer contracts because of the loyalty, respect, hustle, hard work, and the prayers. Yes.
Speaking of things you advertise, your show is supported by so many clients sometimes. Is that what makes it flourish, or?
Not really. I would say not really, because I think we did the first 3 shows with just one sponsor, with one partner. And then now we had partners coming on board, but we thank them because they make the show run frequently, because the show happens monthly, and monthly it becomes crazy if you are not having partners. Plus the good job that we are doing and the support that they are giving us, they have made the show to run. So they are actually the wheel that propels the show actually. Yeah.
Maybe someone will ask, how much are you worth? Kama mtu amekuita perform.
Oh, for performances. Usio ile niko nayo yote. Mimi hata sinanga mingi.
Warembo wanaweza anza kujua.
No, ndio watatoroka zaidi. Juu sina ile wanafikiria niko nayo.
So like if someone asks you to do a show, how much?
I think there's something we call a rate card.
What's
so a rate card? My rate card depends on what you want. Ukitaka nikuje harusi ni tofauti na ukitaka nikuje harambee. Harambee wewe ndio bado unachangiwa. So siwezi sema you pay me, but it starts from 100, not too small, not too big. Kuna wenye wanaanza na I think it's about 100, 200. I think the biggest I've ever had was 350. And that was a job that was given by Jalango. Yes, so it's a good one.
And speaking of Jalango, do you agree Jalango moving from Baba to?
It's his own decision. You know, he's my guy.
So you
actually my father, not even my guy. He is my how can I say? Now let me tell you, Jalango is the one who gave me the name Simy. If you don't know. because we went to perform in Kisumu. That was on 4th of August 2015. I can't forget that day. It was on a Wednesday. If you have a calendar, you can check.
I saw some pictures.
Yes.
Feeling about that.
So when we went to this place, Jalango now came there as the big man. At that time, he was on Radio Maisha with Alex. So it was a big. Jalango was someone we just wanted to see, not even to talk to. Now this show was called the Luo Stand-Up Comedy. And then he was the main guest. So when he came in with the wago, mdomo bagi. So when they came to the backstage, he was asking each and every person their name. So akauliza. So at that time, I was using a name called Simy Sandosai. And it's a dosai that you write with X. It was just from this. Yo. Of course.
Those days.
Then he asked me, sasa ungekuwa wewe ndio unaambiwa hiyo jina, ungeishika? Then I told him, no, it's a struggle. Yes, they told me use the first name only. So he's someone that I regard as a mentor, as a father figure in the industry, and his political decisions to me, I would say, are his, because ile siku alilala akaamka the following day akasema yeye hayuko huku, I was not with him. If I was with him, I would have had a reason why he's doing that. But you see, for now, he has a reason for that. Lakini mimi niko kwa baba, mimi ni wa baba, na mimi nitakuwa na baba, na mimi mpaka ile siku baba atasema ameachana na siasa. That is the day I will now say niko na baba.
Kimbi was telling me baba is baba.
Of course, baba. Even Jalango knows baba is baba.
How do you sit with Willis and Jalango in one table?
Willis, the deputy party leader, Safina party.
Because they don't meet politically.
What people don't know is that politics is work. It's an interest whereby mtu ako huku ni kama sahi wewe ni dem, ndio tukuje tutongoze mimi na nani, give a name. Just give a name. I just guess. Yes.
You guess for me.
No, let's say no, you guess. We will not say that is your boyfriend. Tukuje tu tukutongoze mimi na
you and ex
John fulani ndio, ama kama Mike fulani ndio. So you will have your own decision why you will settle on John and not Simy, or why you will settle on Simy. So if that happens, if you settle on Mike na tulikuja wawili, sifai kuchukia Mike na sifai kukuchukia. You understand? Because it is your own decision. Maybe kesho unaweza amka umechoka na Mike urudi kwangu na mimi nilishakuchukia. So that's politics. It's a very sweet game, by the way. Very, very sweet. I will want to be in it one day. It's very,
you
very
have
sweet.
Aspiration.
Of course, 2032 I'll be the MP of our constituency.
Amen.
They know. Watu wa kwetu wanajua, wanangoja tu 2032.
If Peter 27,
yes.
Then next.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So tukisonga kidogo tuingie entertainment. Like we saw someone look like Luga or Raga. It depends on your nursery teacher. Depends on your nursery teacher.
Anatoka Meru mambo wapi? This
Ruga with low budget. So he's now performing the song of Ruga. What do you think? Because it's in a letter boil kwa internet and all that. How do you see that? If someone today started to call, maybe you look alike, seme Simy Onagi, naanze kuleta Onagi show.
They have done that.
Maybe before. In Tanzania, how will you take that?
Lakini Tanzania ni hatari. Wanaweza pitia huko wasukuma upotee kichwa, upotee huko, but you see, there's nothing Meruans, is it Meruans or Merians or
whatever that is,
have never shown us. Like hakuna kitu hawajawahi tuonyesha. You understand? And na hii kitu ikiendelea hivi, you know, it's something. It's better if you do how do you call it? Cover.
A cover, yes. But now he's performing.
He's now performing the ile wanaendaka waki
exactly. Now that song, and he's done the hair like him. Someone in the comment section say atangolewa hiyo macho.
Sikia, siku moja tamka hiyo pande moja imeenda. He will now call Ruga himself and ask him how he survives with one eye. So, but you see, on a lighter note, that's on a lighter note, but on a serious note, I think people just don't know what it takes to get content or to do something recognizable. Because at the end of the day, hiyo ni content ya. Ni venye tu maybe Luga mjui ama hajai muona ama hajai msikia anafanya hiyo. But generally, siwe ulisikia kuna kampani inafaa kulipa conscience around 40 something million Kenya shillings. Juu ya kutumia tu song yake bila yeye kujua. So you see, when such measures are now implied, they become risky. To at least you can do parody, you can do covers, you know, like parodies ile Eriko alikuwa anafanyia za Diamond, you know. That's a bit new. Lakini sasa mpaka una perform unaweka kwa bana. Watu wamejaa wanapiga selfie. Wanafikiria mpaka sasa hii akona madem kama Luga. It's crazy. But it's only that hizi mambo imekuwa mingi, economy ni mbaya. So if you get something that can make you put food on the table, well and good, so long as you are not infringing anybody or causing anybody some pain somewhere. I think bapige tu kazi. Mpaka ile siku mpaka ile siku sasa atashikwa. So atengeneze ile pesa itamtosha kujisaidia ama kujiondoa akijipata kwa ngori. But let him keep performing as he makes money that will bail him akishikwa.
Calligraph Jones.
Baba yao.
Baba Jones. Ameamusha watu mpaka wenye hawajaiimba hadi everyone is now trying to sing.
Of course,
against Tanzania.
What's going on? I almost did a diss. It's called a diss.
Jaribu ya diss. Jaribu ya paka. Tunaita pata yako ndio ina jina ya Calligraph.
No. Fanya nikatu kuna beat. Ting. Nyinyi I would have done that this because natoka Homa Bay. I come from a place called Homa Bay. Kiswahili is an international language. If you speak it, they can make you the MP without voting. It's a serious language.
Why, by the way, do Luos really speak more of English than Swahili?
Because we are naturally related to the US. In my place, a place called Karachuonyo, there's a place called British. So if you are going there, because their chief, the first chief of those days went to the Britain. So when he came back, he was one of the chiefs that went to the Britain. So when he came back, watu wakaanza kuita Jabritish. Jabritish means mtu wa Britain. So we normally have a British in our place. So it affected all the laws.
Naonanga hata Dubai Kibra somewhere there.
Dubai naye wale wako na nini sana. Iko huko Kibra, lakini Kibra si yetu. Sisi ndio wa Kibra, Kibra si yetu. But at the end of the day, hiyo dis lazima nitaimba. Even wewe ndio uliaribu. So I'm going to do it.
In which language? Luo or
nikisema kijaka watasikia. So give me a beat. Ile ya hip hop nani? Nyinyi matized, nyinyi ni wazii, wazii inamaanisha nini? Nyinyi
na wasifu.
Nyinyi watized, sisi ni wazii. Omolo.
Okay, yani Kiswahili ni ngumu hivyo. Anyway, yes. So people are doing a diss track. Are people serious or is just a way of comedy? It's just people are creating.
Unaita rappers comedians.
Because like kina Steve Simple Boy, Kazoze.
Steve alisema nani Professor Jay ndiye amemshinda peke yake.
Kazoze.
Sasa ya Kazoze. Professor Jay ndiye ameshinda Steve Tanzania. Lakini hapa Kenya sasa kusema ndio ametangulia exact Calligraph ni baba yao. So alafu labda Steve. So I think hiyo kitu ilikuja paka ikaleta tena tension nyingine huku kwetu. Ikaamsha hadi wenye
wako
of course. So
is a rap our original track ama ni gengeton? Ama rap na gengeton is one and the same?
I think the only person who does the original rap for me in Kenya ni mtu anaitwa Calligraph, Octo, and then King Kaka had it huko mwanzo akiwa Kaka Sungura, lakini venye sasa akakuwa king
na Brida There's one upcoming.
Yes, breeder. I think the only thing she needs is to maintain what she does. Let us switch eti sasa anataka kufanya kama nani, anataka kufanya na nani or kama nani. A maintain hivyo. Akwe tu na identity yake. Identity yake tu, yani yake mtu akisikia anasema ni yeye. Yes.
Okay, ongea na wafans wako. Kuna wafans wengi katika hii kiwanja na...
Do I really have fans?
Yeah, you do. People watch Onagi show, those are your fans probably. People watch talk show, Simy TV. People watch your other Luga show. So you know those are all your fans. Talk to them.
So of course, all fans of Simy Kenya, thank you so much for building this brand. We really appreciate. And of course, the only thing that I normally ask my fans anytime I'm interviewed is to make sure that you also follow the people who interview us. Take a moment, subscribe to Benny Experience, make sure that she grows and she keeps glowing. Imagine she's glowing and she's broke because you have not subscribed. So if you subscribe, she will have more money, she will look pretty, she will glow, and of course the next time she's coming here, she will be looking more prettier. Make her look prettier by subscribing, share with your friends, Benny Experience, and make it blow. We want her to be the biggest and the best female interviewer from that land.
Hey, guys, it's one-on-one with the one and only Simy. I call him Simy Onagi. Yes. Make sure that you also watch and subscribe to his content. Watch, enda kwa show yake, support. The only way you can support him is by attending. If you are Luo, make sure that you attend hizo shows, watch pale. Hata kama si Luo, me have sat for 4 hours and I've been laughing.
You are laughing.
Yeah,
so it's always fun. Because we don't just have the comedy, pure comedy. We have some arts, we have musicians. Yes. It's always big. But we thank them.
Some people like Jalango will come there and make people happy. Yeah.
Actually, the show that we are coming back in Nairobi, that will be the comeback after almost 4 months. Because the last time we were in Nairobi was in May. So we are coming back in August. And we have so many performances and guests lined up. So it's going to be crazy. So
msimisi you guys. Make sure you watch. Comedians. By the way, talking about comedians, why Teacher Wanjiku, who is it? Amo, Professor Amo, the other one, Tricky, MC Tricky na Chemtai, wameenda London. What do you tell them?
Wameenda kutuka 10 race here. Onagi show inakuja there for 4 months from April to August 2023. Yes. So they have gone to Curtain Race. So they have gone to Curtain Race. Teacher Wanjiku, Hamo, Jemutai, YY, wote wameenda ku Curtain Race. Next year sasa ikifika from April to August, Onagi show will be touring Europe and the US.
Wewe unataka kusema Odiero ako na passport?
Odiero ni Odiero. Do you know the meaning of Odiero?
No.
It means a European. Odiero is naturally. I mean, he was born passported. He is a dual citizen. So Odiero there, we have so many comedians on board. Odiero,
Dike serikali
yani ni government. Serikali sasa ni government. Yes, sasa ataenda kama ambassador wa Onagi show. So we have so many. Tuko na Odiwo, tuko na Lensa Nyasuba, tuko na Okal, we have Odiero, we have of course Simy Kenya, hosted by Simy Kenya, and then we also have Omwanda Wudnya Seme, tuko na Minjaki.
And you are the ones who performing too. Now when you get stage
Kimbi na Songa. Yes. Of course. We are coming there from April. Tutakuwa will be in Europe and then
Australia.
No, not Australia. There is this country I'm looking for.
That one.
Yes. And then from June to August we'll be in the US. 4 good months kama tujarudi.
Hata mimi naanza kuongea kidogo.
But what I was saying, comedians waamke. In as much as we feel
but I feel like the entertainment industry is led by comedians. Angalia kina Butita, Eric Omondi. Like when you read a headline, actually the headlines nowadays are made by comedians.
Yes.
Only that kuna wale bado hawajaji
Now, this is how comedy industry is. We have first generation. First generation consisted of the likes of Mama Kayole, Mzee Ojwang and all that.
Yes.
Then we had the second generation that came with Churchill, Jalango, Toyo, and Willow, Wilbroda. That is the second generation. Then now, majority of the people we have right now are the third generation. Where now we have Erikomondi, we have the likes of Butita, Chipukizi, YY, and all that. Who are the fourth generation? And what are they doing to make sure that
people you should be mentored?
Now sisi sasa we are the fourth generation. Sisi tumekuja after kina Eriko, after kina YY, after kina Eriko, you know. Now the fourth generation, because if you look at all these generations, they were inspired by something. Yeah. The first generation were acting. Second generation was stand-up that Churchill brought. Third generation are products of the second generation. Just give me one product of the third generation. Just one.
Nyakwar.
Ule Nyakwar anakwenda TikTok. Ni product ya nani?
Ya Flanco.
You see? These are just people who are partnering to do something. But hakuna mtu atakwambia, apart from the few of us, people like me, Tumbili, Felix Omondi, sisi wenye tulitoka Jalango with the money, tunaweza sema we came out of that in the fourth generation. So the fourth generation now believes that once you put a camera there and you do something and it trends, you are done. What if tomorrow watu waamke tu waseme funga TikTok, funga Facebook, funga what will you do? What will happen is what is happening when Churchill stopped doing his show. Comedians will start now suffering. They will start now coming to ask for help. They will start now saying Churchill alikuwa anatunyanyasa venye sahi hakuna kazi. That is what people should think beyond.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So the fourth generation should wake up
completely. Watu warudi, I think, stand up.
Yes. Because watu kama the third generation wamejipanga tayari. Mtu kama Eriko sasa akiamua nasimama atapata. Mtu kama Butita akiamua sasa yeye ameachana na comedy anakula ile nini yake atakula. All those people they will survive. What about the fourth generation? Uko na followers 500,000. But if today that place is locked, you start from
your followers follow you
of
to
course.
Stand up.
No, some of them won't. So
maybe they are far.
Waamke kabisa, waachane na mambo ya wamama, waachane na mambo ya bangi, waachane. Siku hizi hakuna msanii avuti bangi. Ukienda National Theatre ni mabangi. Ukienda wapi siki ni mabangi.
Jalango was calling out everyone saying National Theatre is
no longer theatre. Siku hizi ni theatre ya kupatana na kuenda theatre ingine. So they no longer make it an art center that it used to be. Comedians should wake up. Unaona hii mbwembwe wasanii wako nayo, the artists, rappers, nini. It should come to comedy. You understand? Yeah, I think we are only few who are actually doing something to pull the show. Because trending online or doing something online, everybody can do.
True.
Everybody. Even you are doing something online. Everybody can do something online.
Yeah.
But what beyond that? Right now we only have like when Churchill was having his show, comedians used to say Churchill anatunyanyasa, ukianza show anazima. They used to say that.
Yeah.
Eti ukianza show Churchill anakukanyaga. Sasa Churchill hafanyi show yake. Mbona wasifanye?
They can start up something.
Ni laziness tu na wamama na mabangi na mapombe na wanachanganyikiwa kabisa. Then they look up to people who are already wenye wamejipanga. Wanakuambia mimi nangoja Eriko afanye nini. And then Eriko akisema yeye ameachana na hiyo mambo kabisa.
That is inaitwa digest. Let them digest.
Yes.
So guys, tulikuwa tumeclose tukakumbuka story ya comedy. So stay tuned till next time. Ciao.